Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you guys the best controller and graphics settings to be the #1 player on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I'm going to show you guys all the settings, graphics, dead zones, controller settings, just everything to be the best player if you guys want to do stuff like this. And stuff like this too, if you know what I mean. Before that, the developers of MW2 told me that if you like the video and subscribe to the channel in the next 4 seconds, you are going to become the best player on MW2. And if you don't, you're going to have bad luck for the next 32 years, especially with MW2, considering we have to last with this game for 2 years and we don't get the next COD until 2024. I would really hope you guys would want to like this game, so I'd subscribe to the channel and like to the video. Also, we're going to start off with control settings because these are the most important settings in COD. Here, personally here, I play on controller. If you guys play on KVM, obviously switch to your mouse and keyboard and whatever. And on inputs, here we're going to go off with inputs. And button layout, I kept it on default. Here, flip stick layout, I kept this on default. Controller vibration, I don't even feel controller vibration on my thing, but personally I like controller vibration. You can turn it off too. Here, the next sensitivity, guys, honestly for sensitivity, don't even choose the ones that I use. Personally, I use 1313 with 0.9 ADS sensitivity multiplier because I feel like that feels the most comfortable for me. I know a lot of people play on max settings. Just because your favorite YouTubers play on max settings, BAMs, rhymes, whatever, just because they play on max settings, I don't think you should play on max sense, because obviously it's if it doesn't feel good and you play worse because of it, then that's your fault. But test out your sensitivity, see what you're best with, see what you play best with, and whatever, right? Sensitivity multiplier, I didn't touch any of this. This didn't touch any of this. Down here, okay, these parts are pretty important. Aim down sight behavior, obviously hold if you're on controller, depending on what you play on mouse and keyboard too. Obviously auto sprint, I play on off. Auto sprint is stupid and I don't like it at all. Equipment behavior, I hold, obviously. Okay, here, weapon mount activation, here we go with this one here. So basically, as you guys probably know, they took out slide canceling on Modern Warfare 2, and there's been a workaround to like actually slide cancel. And basically to slide cancel, you have to have this setting on you, because normally on default it's on ADS plus melee, but you're gonna put it on double tap ADS if you guys want slide cancel. If you don't want to play it on slide canceling, you can keep it on ADS plus melee, whatever. And the next, we're gonna go to advanced. These parts are extremely important. All right, so obviously you're gonna want to keep aim assist on if you're on controller. Wham, casting keyboard pointer, keep crying, I don't care. Yeah, you're gonna keep target assist on. You're gonna also keep ADS aim assist on. Okay, here, this is here also extremely important. On snipers, if you're sniping and whatever, you're gonna want to play on precision because it gives strong aim assist. Precision is actually extremely broken. Aim response curve, you can play on linear or standard. Personally, I play on standard. I think standard is the best, but I know a lot of people play on linear as well, but I think you guys should play on standard. You can test it out, you can test both out and see which one's the best. And then we're gonna go here, we have ADS sense multiplier. On focus, I keep it at 1. I didn't touch it. Instant, you're gonna want to keep this on instant. You're gonna keep this on instant. You're gonna keep this on instant. And then here is extremely important, dead zones, please. I see a lot of people not edit their dead zones, and it's extremely important that you do this here. On this game, they made it a little more easier. They put the 2 most important dead zones at the very top. Left stick minimum dead zone is gonna be like a 99 for like the max or something like that. You're gonna want to turn it all the way down because it makes your joysticks feel a lot more like responsive and not feel delayed as hell. Basically, I play a 5.5, but you guys can do it slower depending on the stick drift. If you guys have a lot of stick drift, you're going to want to turn it up. If you guys have no stick drift at all, you guys can turn it down. I don't have stick drift, but I still put it at 5 because I feel like it's more easier to control. Hey, sorry to interrupt this video, but I would really appreciate if you guys went to twitch.tv/thebenjes. I be streaming Call of Duty every single day. I snipe. You guys know what it is. I play Cold War. And I'm definitely going to be playing MW2 every single day. So if you guys want to go over there and drop a follow, we get turned, we get lit. You guys will enjoy it. Back to the video. I still put it at 0.05 because I still feel like it's easier to control even when I don't have any stick drift, because I want my thumb gradually touching my joystick and it's just doing a whole 360. Like, I'm good, bro. Anyway, you're gonna want to change these 2 dead zones also as well. You can also change your left trigger dead zone. I put it on 0.07 because it's the same thing as your joysticks as well. It makes it a lot more responsive, and the faster you click it, the faster it responds, you know what I mean? Like, it makes sense. Movement behaviors here, you're gonna want to keep this on toggle. I didn't touch any of this stuff. Just you're gonna want to put single tap sprint, so automatically tag sprints when you do it. You just run faster every time you sprint. Like, it's like, I don't know why you wouldn't want to ground and mantle. I turned it off because I don't want to randomly mantle everything. So it's basically just telling you, hey, if you go near something that you can mantle on, we're just gonna mantle you on it. And yeah, I'd rather not. Atomic airborne mantle, honestly, put that in partial because it's the same thing. If you just run at something, it'll automatically mantle you. And obviously, if you put it on partial, you're gonna have to jump again, and like, in order to, you're gonna have to double jump to mantle. And I'm assuming that on partial, you're gonna have like double jump to mantle, because I'm assuming you don't want to mantle over every single thing you see, because it's obviously really annoying. You're probably not gonna mantle over like an incredible amount of stuff unless you're trying to like move around the map fast, right? Next up, I keep all this stuff regularly. Movement, I didn't touch any of this stuff. I didn't touch any of this stuff. Sprinting DoorDash, you probably want to keep that on. And next up, combat ADS swap sticks, I did not change it. You don't want to change any settings. You don't want to touch any of this. You don't want to touch any of this. You don't want to touch any of this. No, yeah, you don't want to touch any of this stuff. Yeah, no, you don't want to touch any of this stuff. This stuff was all just regular vehicle behaviors. You don't want to touch any of that stuff. It's all good. It doesn't really matter. So right here with display settings, we have full screen borderless here. I use full screen borderless because if you guys tab in and out, it's a lot easier to use. But I think full screen exclusive actually gives you more frames. But like if you're like streaming or recording videos, especially if you're streaming, you're gonna want to be on full screen borderless so you can tab out to your other monitor if you have two monitors or something like that. Specifically, use full screen borderless if you have two monitors. And then the rest of the stuff here, what's called, this is just your monitor, your graphics card. Just leave everything the same. If you guys are on full screen borderless, this is gonna be locked for you. But if you guys go on full screen exclusive, you can change it. So say you guys are on a 60 hertz monitor, you guys put 60 hertz. If you guys are on 144 hertz monitor, but the one I'm on, because I don't have a 144 hertz monitor, but I'm gonna stay on full screen borderless. Next up here, we have these things here. I don't touch these. Don't touch these, especially not VSync. Do not turn VSync on. Those just screw everything. Here, this is extremely important. If you guys are on PC, this is extremely important. If you guys are on PC, if you're on console, it doesn't matter. You're not gonna have this on console. On this here is your frame rates. Basically, what you're gonna want to do is keep your menu custom frame rate limit on 60 FPS. This is what you see here because I'm on the menu right now. I normally keep it on 160 because I have a 144 hertz monitor, and it doesn't really matter if I get anything above 144 because I can't go above that because I have 144 hertz monitor. You keep going here, keep going here. I didn't change any of this stuff either. Definitely don't restart your shares. That's annoying to re-download. And your gamma here, I didn't change any of this. I didn't change any of this. Brightness, I didn't change any of this. Normally, you can change your brightness if you want. If you want to be extremely bright, but I just leave it at default because it looks good. And touch this, I didn't touch this, didn't touch this. We go down, let's go down. We're done with this, we're done with the display. Go to quality, and then so in quality here, this is extremely important if you're on PC as well. This stuff is really important, especially if you guys are on PC. On PC, you guys are going to want to have every setting on low. Trust me, trust me. Just because it's on low, it's not on high. Trust me, the game looks amazing when it's on low. Trust me, and it's probably, to be honest, gonna look worse if you're on high, especially if you don't have a god tier PC, because you're gonna get more frames. You're gonna get the most frames if you're on every low setting. So yeah, keep your render resolution. If you have a 1920 by 1080 monitor, I keep it on 100. That's what you're supposed to do. Next thing, I didn't touch this, anti-aliasing. You keep it on default here. Anti-aliasing quality, keep it on low. Video memory scaling, I didn't touch this. Texture quality, these are all the settings that will give you the most FPS. You just keep everything on low. I keep everything on low or off because it just gives you the best frames. Not very low. Definitely don't put it on very low because then your game's actually going to start looking ugly. So put everything on low, put everything on low, short. Just put everything to the lowest setting. Keep this off, everything on the lowest setting, everything on the lowest setting. Near, honestly, I'm going to turn that off. And then we're going to, put this, max. You're going to turn on-demand texture streaming off because it'll lag your game while you're playing. Keep this low, low, off, off. Low, off, low, off. Like everything here is low and off because it'll give you the most frames and make you play the best. And especially here too, post-processing effects, you're gonna want to keep these all on off. Especially motion. I don't know who thought motion blur was a good idea to put in this game. Like, if anything, it makes you puke. It'll make you sick. I might as well like purposely like puke and like get sick and sue Activision for making this a fucking setting. But you know. Next thing, we're gonna go to view. FOV here, this is kind of important because I play on FOV, I play on 150 FOV. If you guys know, if you guys put your FOV on max on 120, it actually takes away some of your aim assist. All you keyboard and mouse players are away aim assist. Yeah, we play an aim assist on controller, by the way, yeah. But yeah, you guys are gonna want to keep this on 115, or you guys can put it on 120. It takes away your aim assist, but like it's not really that bad. ADS field of view, you keep this on affected. Keep this on default, don't touch any of this stuff. First person camera mode, yeah, just keep it all on this. And honestly, with the control settings, obviously these are the most important settings. I did the graphics settings, I did the advanced settings. These are probably the most important settings you're gonna wanna pay attention to in Modern Warfare 2. But yeah, that concludes everything with the graphics settings and control settings. These are the perfect and best settings for low FPS, best response time on your controller, and overall just movement in general if you guys wanna be the best player on this game. And yeah, make sure to sub, make sure to like, make sure to follow up to my Twitch, twitch.tv/Avengers. I'm gonna be daily uploading this game with the best content, the best sniping content, the best overall content, all the news about this game that you need, I'm gonna have, so you might as well subscribe. Come on, guys. Yeah, I hope you guys have a fun time in Modern Warfare 2. I know I'm gonna be having a fun time in this game. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.